With Cobra Kai's epic saga spanning 6 seasons and 65 action-packed episodes, the battle for karate supremacy has never been more intense. But who truly reigns supreme in the valley? Today we're ranking the top 10 fighters who have dominated the dojo and left an undeniable mark on the series. From ruthless senseis to unstoppable champions, we're breaking down every strike, kick, and jaw-dropping moment that proves who belongs at the top of the Cobra Kai food chain. Number 10. John Kreese. The original Cobra Kai sensei may be in his 70s, but age hasn't diminished his deadliness. A 3-time Army karate champion and top student of Kim Sun-young, Kreese's true danger lies not in his technique, but in his absolute commitment to victory at any cost. What makes Kreese truly formidable is his willingness to do whatever it takes, tackling opponents through glass doors, attempting to stab them, or even blowing up an entire yacht with everyone on it. As he proved at Sekai Taikai, where he led Cobra Kai to victory before handing the reins to Johnny, Kreese remains a dangerous force driven by his no mercy philosophy. Number 9. Axel Kovachevich. The Iron Dragon's male captain is essentially the Ivan Drago of the Cobra Kai universe. With his domineering combination of brutal punches, swift kicks, and impenetrable defense, Axel broke Robbie both physically and mentally. He's also one of the only fighters we've seen accidentally cause an opponent's death during combat. So why isn't he higher? Because when faced with Miguel in the finals, after deciding to fight fair instead of following Sensei Wolf's instructions to cheat, Axel fell victim to what might be the show's most gloriously cheesy montage comeback. Had he stayed true to his ruthless nature, he might have topped this list entirely. Number 8. Miguel Diaz. The very first new Cobra Kai student fittingly ends the series as Sekai Taikai male champion. Miguel's journey from bullied teenager to world champion represents perhaps the most impressive development arc of any fighter in the series. What sets Miguel apart is his adaptability. Training under both Johnny and Daniel has transformed him into an excellent all-rounder, with precision technique, strong basics, and the occasional flashy maneuver. His fighting style combines the best elements of both dojos. And let's not forget, this is a young man who overcame paraplegia to become the world's greatest male karateka. If that doesn't earn your respect, nothing will. Number 7. Tori Nichols. With her kickboxing background, striking power, and sheer aggression, Tori has consistently been presented as one of the most fearsome competitors in the valley. The walking secret weapon of any dojo she joins, Tori's only real weakness has been the mental and emotional baggage she carries into most fights. For proof of her true potential, look no further than her Sekai Taikai finale against Zara Malik. Fighting with a clear mind for once after Robbie's declaration of love, Tori unleashes a performance that combines Miyagi-Do defense, Cobra Kai aggression, and acrobatic moves that rival her impossibly nimble opponent. The normally invincible Iron Dragon suffers one of the most decisive losses we've seen, cementing Tori's place among the elite. Number 6. Terry Silver, Sensei Terrence. Silver's imposing physical presence, aggressive style, and devastating silver bullet technique make him a formidable opponent for anyone. From Chozen to Kreese, Johnny to Daniel, all the major adult characters have suffered at his hands at least once throughout the series. However, Silver's true threat comes from his cunning and underhanded tactics rather than pure martial skill. His wide, well-telegraphed attacks can be countered by a cool-headed opponent, as proven when Daniel defeats him with the crane kick in Head of the Snake. Silver's greatest weapons have always been his mind and resources rather than his fists and feet, keeping him from rising higher on our list. Number 5. Daniel LaRusso. When Daniel LaRusso fully commits to a fight, he becomes a force of nature. His Miyagi-Do foundation creates a defense-based style that, while not always flashy, possesses devastating offensive capabilities when needed. As both Kreese and Silver learned the hard way, Daniel's formidable pressure point techniques nearly killed Kreese in Season 3, and his decisive victory over Silver in Head of the Snake showcased his true potential. By the series finale, Daniel embraces the purely defensive aspects of Miyagi-Do, effectively removing himself from active competition but becoming a more efficient teacher in the process. Number 4. Sensei Wolf. Sensei Wolf. Xiao makes an unforgettable entrance in Season 6, defeating a cage fighter played by UFC legend Donald "Cowboy" Cerrone, before executing him with the Shaolin Sunset Kick. As a 3-time Sekai Taikai champion handpicked by Terry Silver, Wolf represents a younger, more lethal version of John Kreese. Wolf easily manhandles both Johnny and Daniel during the Sekai Taikai brawl, and manages to instill genuine fear in Johnny before their final confrontation. His downfall comes from the same fatal flaw that plagues Silver: overconfidence and a desire to dominate rather than simply win. This weakness allows Johnny to counter the dreaded Shaolin Sunset and deliver a victorious spinning backfist in their final showdown. Number 3, Chozen Toguchi. As the central villain of The Karate Kid Part 2, Chozen Toguchi represents everything Johnny Lawrence isn't: a practitioner of a more violent version of Miyagi-Do who easily negated Daniel's crane kick. When he returns in Cobra Kai, he's added Cobra Kai-style Tang Soo Do to his arsenal, making him arguably the most complete fighter of his generation. Chozen dominates Daniel in their sparring match and proves himself a sublime, if unconventional, trainer. The show even adds asterisks to his defeats. He had Silver beat before being distracted, and we never see the conclusion of his sparring match with Johnny. The only thing keeping Chozen from the top spot is his tendency to lose big, life-or-death matches at the last moment. Number 2, Kim Da-eun. Right up until the series finale, her grandfather, Master Kim Sun-young, seemed poised to top this list. Then Kim Da-eun killed him in hand-to-hand combat within seconds, claiming her rightful place among the elite fighters. As a lifelong student of Master Kim's Tang Soo Do, Da-eun possesses more knowledge of the martial art than either Kreese or Silver, who only studied under the master briefly. Not a single newly hired Cobra Kai sensei dares question her authority, and we see her take down 2 much larger men effortlessly. In Head of the Snake, she dominates both Tori and Sam, while barely breaking a sweat. Her lack of egotistical showing off and mastery of Master Kim's secret killing technique puts her above nearly every other fighter in the show. Number 1, Johnny Lawrence. The journey from ace degenerate to ex-degenerate belongs to Johnny Lawrence, and by the series finale, one thing becomes crystal clear: he's the best fighter in the Cobra Kai universe. Johnny tackles teenage gangs, MMA fighters, and karate champions with equal skill throughout the series. He displays tremendous striking power, adaptability, and doesn't rely on mystical secret moves. Instead, he develops his own techniques and methods, creating a distinctive style that forms the foundation of his dojo. Beyond his prowess on the mat, Johnny is almost certainly the show's best street fighter, demolishing multiple younger opponents in the very first episode and handling multiple Cobra Kai senseis in the Season 5 finale. His tactical and disciplined defeat of the deadly Sensei Wolf in the series finale proves what many suspected all along: Johnny Lawrence is the true champion of the Valley. And there you have it, the definitive ranking of Cobra Kai's 10 strongest fighters. From Kreese's ruthless determination to Johnny's championship-winning skill, these martial artists have defined a series that perfectly blends nostalgia with fresh storytelling. If you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to hit that subscribe button for more in-depth breakdowns of your favorite shows. Drop your own rankings in the comments and let us know who you think deserved the top spot. And don't forget to check out our next video, now playing on your screen. Thanks for watching.